Welcome to another tutorial. I'm your host Fraser and this is a Create Vision video. In this one I'm just demonstrating to you how my transition graph can accept languages and how certain inputs and how loops are affected, and also something called regular expressions. So if I only input A, my graph, my input won't go anywhere, resulting in my transition between the graphs, because I have a loop over here going into A all the time. It won't move. So my input is A, nothing is gonna happen. It won't move from the state because I have something called a loop, followed by, if my input is B, it moves on to the final state. So from my initial input is B, and it will loop B as long as my last input is B. It will loop until it ends and finish at B. So what if I have A and B? So my first step, it'll loop into A, and then it'll finish off with B. So A, B will work into my final state. And now what about BA? BA, remember, here's another loop. So if my input is A, it goes back to the beginning, resulting in a state that is not accepted. So BB works, and if my string ends with a B, it will definitely be into my language. Now let's just demonstrate how you can input multiple strings of different types using my input files, where I only have A's. Remember, A's causes a loop, and I only have B's, where B is my final state and it should be accepted. As long as my input ends with a B, it will be accepted. So run inputs. Check this out. A is rejected, A is rejected, A is rejected, because it's looping infinitely in A. And then as soon as I change to my final statement, B, the transition starts getting accepted. Check here. B, transition is accepted. But here it ends with A. Transition is rejected. B, transition is accepted, even if it's alternating. So be careful on how you apply loops, and watch out for them, because depending on what happens with your state machine or transition graph, your inputs will result in something being accepted or not accepted. You can also view the regular expression, which I have over here. And remember, in regular expressions, the asterisks means loop. So how many loops do I have in here? I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 loops in my regular expression. So just be careful when it comes to loops. Thank you for watching.